What is up, Garber High School band students? Welcome from Mr. Lewis's house for Friday video number 2. I don't have a lot to go over. Many of you got signed up for the Sight Reading Factory and the Smart Music sites. I would like more of you to. I'd like all of you to be signed up for those 2 sites. So if you can do that, the codes are on Google Classroom. They're also in the newsletter. But I put out a couple videos on Google Classroom this week that went over how to search up music on Smart Music, because I've got a couple assignments. I might put a couple more on there, but the big thing is I just want you to utilize that to have a resource for music you can play. Okay, and it's got every instrument, it's got all different styles, all different levels. And then on the Sight Reading Factory, I put out a video explaining how to create your own sight reading assignment. So I may put a couple more sight reading assignments on that I want you to do. But my main thing is I want you to go in, you can customize your own assignment or do different levels. And just, you know, for 5 or 10 minutes, you can just, once you sight read one piece, it'll generate another one for you and another one. So you can spend 5 or 10 minutes just sight reading. That'd really help you out. So get on those sites, which a lot of you have, but a lot of you have not. And then you need to try to hand in the assignments. And a lot of you have, but of course a lot of you have not. So the main assignment is, I've got a foundation one's a mini scale that all of you can play in your sleep, that I just need you to do so I know that you can access that site and can play along. And then I've got 2 sight reading assignments on Sight Reading Factory. And I've had a bunch of you guys already turn them in. But if I could get more of you to turn them in, that would be great. All right. As far as seniors, I'm starting to get the videos in. You need to try to get those in the next 4 or 5 days, because I would like Andrew by early next week to have all the videos so he can start putting them together. You can use, like drummers, Ashlyn handed one in. She was using a book for a drum. It was pretty sweet. But get those in, do the horns up, do the and down. Drummers do the roll off. Make sure you're wearing some sort of Garber band paraphernalia. It doesn't matter if it's a show shirt, a Garber band shirt, Jazz Express, drumline. I don't really care, but just wear something. And then I'd like to post that by the end of next week or the beginning of the following week. So please get those in, those of you who have not. Freshmen, I've heard from most of you. Okay, you need to communicate with me once a week so I don't have to hunt you down. And I would like you to communicate with me by Wednesday. You can send me an email saying hello. You can send me a text on Remind. You can send me a text on Google Chat. But just hello, hi, I'm doing fine. Most of you guys are doing that, but I'm not getting it from everybody. You can also turn in an assignment. So if you turn in an assignment or sign up for a website, I'll keep track of that. But it's easier if you just email me real quick or send me a text. So you guys, it's my responsibility to have contact with you once a week. Every teacher in the school's got 25 or 30 kids that they're responsible for. So please email me or send me a remind. I'll put it in the newsletter. I'll send you an email to remind you, but please just take care of that so we get that over with, okay? All right, a couple quick things. Office hours, I wanted to mention those. The office hours, I'm going to keep them as consistent as I can, and those office hours are going to be 11 to 12 on Wednesday and Thursday. That's the time you know you can get a hold of me right away. So if you send me a remind, if you send me a Google Chat or an email, I'll be monitoring all that, and I can answer your question or whatever you know you need to ask me or whatever. Okay, as far as the rest of the week, a lot of you guys have emailed me or sent me a remind. I always try to get back to you that day. You know, definitely not more than 24 hours. So if you send me an email, I may not get back to you that day, but I'll get back to you within the 24 hours. All right. So hopefully, kids, the weather starts getting better and you guys can start getting out and doing stuff. The last thing I wanted to mention, and I'll put this in the newsletter and also in the email I sent out, we do have to start thinking about what we're doing for marching next year. And obviously this is going to be way different than anything we've ever done because we're not in school. But I at least want to get the process going for the drum majors for next year. So if you are a sophomore and you are interested in being the drum major, you need to email me by next Friday, May 1st. I will also send out an email and a remind text about that. But I just need to know who is interested in trying out for drum major next year. And once I get that group of names, then I can start the process, which at this point, I'm not quite sure what that'll look like because we're not in school. So, but I at least need to know who is interested. So if you're interested in trying out for the junior drum major, please send me an email by next Friday, May 1st. All right, last thing I want to do is I want to give you guys, give out the gold stand. Again, our assignments for next week are very similar to this week. Get signed up for those websites. Do the assignments that are on those websites and hand them in. I may put towards the end of the week another assignment on Smart Music or Sight Reading Factory, but just look for that. Okay? Percussion may post another video too for you guys to play along too. All right, so the gold stand, I got a few recipients for the gold stand this week. All right, the first gold stand goes to Grace Madziar. She contacted me both times for the freshman contact. In fact, she contacted me right away last week, and then Sunday she contacted me again, letting me know. So she's been on the ball. I'd like all the freshmen to be like that. So Grace, you'll get a gold stand sent via Remind at some point in time in the next couple days. Also, Alexis Chartrand, she was the first one in the entire school district to turn in something on Sight Reading Factory. She was the first one. So, Alexis, I'll send you a gold stand. And then last but not least, Mr. Will Stark. Will was the first senior to send in a marching band fight song video. So, Will, I'll send you a gold stand too. All right, guys, stay safe. I wish we were playing instead of me sitting here babbling on. Take care. Bye.